Shereé. I am so excited to announce that today's video is the kickoff to a new summer vacation sewing series that I am doing in collaboration with Talisha of Creativiteebyt. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. In this series, every Sunday, Talisha and I will bring you 2 garments that are essential for the perfect summer vacation wardrobe. This series is for the mature and sophisticated woman. We are bringing you classy yet comfortable, stylish outfits that are perfect for your next summer vacation. If you are looking for some inspiration on things that you should be sewing this summer, please continue to watch this series, watch my videos and Talisha's, and I promise you, you will be inspired. The first garment that I'm bringing you is the essential summer top. Now, to me, a summer top that's perfect and essential for summer vacations would be a classic button-up. A classic button-up goes with everything, but I didn't want to do a basic white button-up, which is where I would typically go when I'm actually preparing for my summer vacation. I wanted to put a little twist on it. I didn't want a basic button-up. I wanted one that had some details that set it apart from every other button-up, but I wanted to be able to show you that you can still style it with so many different outfits, just like you would a basic white button-up, which is what I would generally pack, okay? The top that I actually picked is the Gilbert top by Helen's Closet. It is a camp style button-up shirt, and I think it's fantastic. There's so many different ways that you can wear this particular top. They have 2 different length variations. One is a full length button-up, and the other one is a slightly cropped button-up, and that is the version that I chose to make. Now, you have 2 sleeve options. You can do a short sleeve, or you can do this really nice wide belled sleeve, which is what I chose to do, and I think it's fantastic. Another cool feature about this button-up is that it has an optional pocket on the front. Now, I personally chose not to add a pocket to mine, only because I find them unnecessary, and because my top actually has a beautiful floral print on it, I didn't want to cover up any of the floral design by adding a pocket on top. So I chose not to add the pocket, and I think that actually made it look a lot nicer. The pattern rating for this particular pattern is intermediate, and I think that that is the appropriate rating for this pattern because you do have to have basic knowledge of sewing. You also need to know how to install buttonholes as well as sew on buttons. So if you've never done that before, this is something that will push you. I'm not saying that a beginner could not make this top, because I absolutely believe that the instructions in this pattern are clear and easy enough to follow to where a beginner could make this, but there are some complicated techniques used in this pattern. So if you are a new sewist, it might be a bit challenging for you. For instance, this pattern walks you through the burrito method. So when you're making your top, you have 2 yokes, an inside yoke on the back and an outside yoke, and it shows you how to roll up the blouse inside and sew the yokes together and then pull it out. So if you've never done anything like that before, it could be a bit challenging for you, but I do believe that with patience and really just following the instructions in the pattern, a beginner could probably make this blouse. The fabric that I chose to use for my version of this blouse is a gorgeous rayon, and this rayon is actually from Finch Fabric. It was gifted to me, and one of the things that I love about this particular rayon is that the colors are so vibrant and bright that one might actually think from a distance, or even in really good photographs, that the shirt is embroidered, but it's not. It's just really beautiful and colorful. It's got a wonderful drape to it. Just look at how it moves. It's so nice. I absolutely love the way this blouse came out. It's so beautiful. So this is the gorgeous fabric that I chose for my blouse. Let's talk about the pattern pieces for this blouse. It has a sleeve, a front piece, it has a collar facing, it has a yoke, and it has a lower back portion. It also has these gorgeous ties in the front. Now, the ties are actually a part of this front piece. However, for myself, because my actual fabric that I chose has a clear and defined right side of the fabric, I chose to create a facing for my ties, and I'll untie it so I can show you what that looks like. So that added an additional piece to my actual blouse. So let me open it up and show you what I did in order to create that facing. if I open it up, you can see that I have just traced that tie portion of the pattern on a separate piece of paper, and I cut out the fabric just so that it would cover the part that would be tied in the front of the blouse, so that you wouldn't be able to see the wrong side of the fabric when it's tied into a little knot in the front. And I think that that was a nice detail. I do wish that this pattern had come with that piece, because it would have made things a little bit easier. But it does say in the instructions of the pattern to choose a fabric that doesn't have a clear right side and wrong side if you're doing this version. But I think that's kind of limiting, because there are so many beautiful fabrics that could be used in this pattern that absolutely has a clear right and wrong side to the fabric. So I really do think that it would have been nice for Helen's Closet to include a facing piece for this front tie. I think that's something that should come with all patterns that have a tie feature in the front, just so that you're not limited on the fabric options to choose when you're actually putting your blouse together or your project together. But I just love the way this blouse moves and how beautiful it is. Aside from adding this facing piece, I really didn't do any modifications to the pattern itself. I will say that you may have noticed that my button placket is on the opposite side, and I'll show you why. There's nothing wrong with the blouse at all. I just preferred the print on this side of the front piece of the blouse to this one. It's just basic and plain, so I didn't want that one to be on top. I actually wanted to showcase this gorgeous flower, so I switched it around. And when you make your own clothes, you can make any switches and changes that you might want to make, okay? Because they're your clothes and nobody can tell you anything, okay? But I do want to say that I did Google to make sure that this wasn't a complete faux pas, and what I learned is that there's no functional reason why women's button plackets have to be on the left side versus the right side, or the right side versus the left side. It's just something that they did a long time ago that people just kind of stuck to. But the functionality of the blouse is still the same, and it looks gorgeous either way. If you are not a person that cares about things like that, then you can just do what you want. If you're a person that prefers to follow the rules and do everything according to the pattern instructions, then you would have put your buttonholes on this side and your buttons on this side, and either way would look fine. I think mine looks gorgeous. I chose to make a size 12 for my version of this blouse, but I do want to let you know that the sleeves of the blouse kind of come right at the edge of my shoulder cap. So I think that I probably could size down to a size 10, especially if I'm going to be using a more structured fabric. I think that the size that I made for this particular rayon challis was perfect, and for the way that I plan to wear this blouse and style it, and I will be inserting pictures and talking to you about the different ways that I have chosen to style this blouse. But if I wanted to use a more structured fabric like a shirting cotton or something like that, I would probably size down to a size 10, and then that would make the shoulder caps fall in the right place. I also wouldn't have as much room in the body of the blouse, and it would fit a little bit more tailored to the body, and I think it'll be a really nice clean look. So in my future versions, I will absolutely size down to a size 10, but I'm very happy with the size that I chose for this rayon version. Does my blouse look like the pattern cover? I would say yes. I did do some things though. I combined version A with version B. So I did do the shortened version with the front tie, but I added the sleeves of the long version of the blouse to the tie front version of the blouse. I think it looks beautiful. I definitely think that I have this flowy look in the arms. My tie came out really nice. So I would say absolutely my version looks just like the pattern drawings. I really enjoyed sewing this blouse, and I definitely have plans to make more. I liked how everything came together and all the really nice clean details on and finishing of this blouse. However, I will say that every single time I've done the burrito method on a back yoke, I feel like it has a little extra bagginess. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but maybe you can. It's a little puffy, and every single time I do the burrito method on whatever fabric I choose, I find that it has a bit of a puff to it. I don't know, I've done it several times before and I always seem to have that same result. If you have that same result as well, please let me know that I'm not alone. If you don't and you know what I'm doing wrong, Also, please let me know below. It's not anything that anyone would notice but me. And honestly, I only noticed it when I was pressing the blouse and it was driving me nuts because I just wanted it to lay flat and it just seemed a bit puffed. But it is smooth and beautiful, and all the finishes on this blouse are just absolutely gorgeous. So I absolutely love the instructions and the way that this particular blouse comes together. I will absolutely make this blouse again. I definitely want to make this out of some shirting fabric. I think it would be a really nice blouse for any occasion. You can dress it up or down, and to show you that, I've actually paired this blouse with several different things that I might pack on a vacation. So the first thing that I've paired it with is the pair of shorts. Now, I often wear shorts on vacation with tennis shoes or with sandals so that I can run around and keep up with my kids. This blouse pairs so nicely with some basic denim shorts, but you could pair them with any type of shorts, chino shorts, whatever you want. Linen shorts, I've worn this already with linen shorts and it was absolutely beautiful. One thing I love about this particular fabric that I've chose is that it has so many different colors in it, so you could literally pick one color from each of the designs in the blouse and make your bottom garment the same color as one of the colors in the garment. So for instance, now my denim shorts match the outlining blue in some of the flowers in this blouse. The next thing that I paired this blouse with is a swimsuit. One of the things I love about button-up tops for summer vacation is that they make perfect swimsuit cover-ups. And this particular blouse is so light and flowy, and it just looks so good over a swimsuit. If I had my linen shorts on over the swimsuit with this and I was headed to the pool or to the beach, I would feel perfectly comfortable walking around like that. Take the shorts off and it just looks so great with this blouse on top. So you don't have to use a basic white button up to have a great swimsuit cover up. You can use any color button up that you want, and one that has lots of colors is a really good choice. You get to pair it with so many different things, and I think that's fantastic. So the next thing that I paired this beautiful blouse with is a gorgeous Friday Pattern Company saltwater slip dress. I just made it. It is in this gorgeous berry pink color, and it definitely picks up all the beautiful pinks in this blouse, and I chose to tie it in a way that it's extremely cropped, and rather than having the little ties hang down at the bottom, I actually tucked them inside nice and neat, and so it appeared as though the shirt itself was extremely cropped, and it looks really great that way. I think that it is a great way to maybe tone down a dressier outfit, or if you're going to dinner and it's cold in the evening, it's nice to have something like this that you can have folded up in your bag. Then you can pull it out and put it on. It didn't get super wrinkled or anything like that, and I wore this all day taking pictures, so it would be nice to fold it up and put it in your bag. And if you get a little chilly in the restaurant, you can put it on and do your little crop top tie, and it just looks really good together. I also paired this blouse with a satin mini red dress that has a high split. Again, same concept. It's a really great piece to add on top in order to keep your arms warm if you're going out, or if you want to just change the look of a dress in your closet. I think this would be also really nice to wear over maybe a t-shirt dress. A white tank top t-shirt dress in particular would be really great. If I had one in my closet, I definitely would have paired that together so that I could show you what that looked like. And I would actually wear that with sneakers. Now, when I did the pictures for the two dresses, I had on high heels, sandal high heels, and I thought that that would look good together because they're black and they match the background of this blouse. So wearing two different bright colored dresses under this basic like background black with these pops of red and pink on top, it just kind of changes up the look of the dress, and I just love the way that looks. In addition to wearing this blouse with shorts, you can wear it with jeans, obviously, right? And so I paired them with one of my favorite pairs of Levi's jeans. These are the wedgie fit straight leg jeans, and I think that this looks so good with those jeans. Okay, if you want to be warm in the evening when you're walking on the beach or you're taking a stroll, if you're shopping, you know, on vacation and you want to be warm, you can wear your jeans with this lightweight blouse on top, and I think it's just such a great pairing. Another way that you can wear this blouse is over a skirt. Now, I seem to have had a lot of satin in this video. I don't typically wear a ton of satin, but in this video it just turned out out that way. You could pair this blouse with a beautiful satin skirt like I did. It's in basic black and it actually looks a bit dressy that way. Or you could pair it with a denim skirt or a cotton skirt, any type of skirt that you want, a jersey knit skirt. But this is just a really great transitional piece that would be perfect for any summer vacation. A button-up is a must-have essential item for when you're going on summer vacation. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed hearing all about my Gilbert top by Helen's Closet. If you enjoyed this video and you felt inspired, please do give me a thumbs up, and please head over to Creativiteebyt, Talisha, to her channel, and I want you to take a look at her first garment for the summer vacation sewing series, which is also a top. Now, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you back here next week when I share the next garment for our summer vacation sewing series. But until then, have a wonderful day and have a fantastic summer. Bye.